Hello and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about tempo plays. Now, what do we mean by tempo plays? Now, a tempo play is when we hit an opponent's checker to take away half of his roll because he is in a threatening position. We often call it a tempo hit, which is often made on a deep point such as the ace point. Now, we're going to look at a few positions to illustrate this idea, and then hopefully you will have a better understanding by the end of this short video on what to look out for when to make the tempo play. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Let's get started. So how would you decide to play 5-1 here as white? Now, the correct move is to hit, to make the tempo hit, picking up green's blot on our ace point, and to split the back checkers with the ace. Now, anything beside the tempo hit is an error or even a blunder, as we can see on the bottom left panel. Now, why here is a tempo play necessary? Well, we can see that the tempo play takes away half of green's roll, and that means green is unable to develop his front position unless he were to roll a double, because he will need to use half a roll to bring his checker back in from the bar after being hit. If we look at green's front position there, we can see that green has 12 checkers in the zone, and many numbers will make the 5 point, as I've listed on the right. So 15 rolls, which is almost half of all rolls, will further extend green's prime and trap us in even further. So here as white, we are penned in on the 24 point and really do not want to be trapped any further. So it's really important that we make the tempo hit as a preventative measure to buy ourselves some timing, allow ourselves to step up or improve our own front position. By not doing this and playing passive, green is just going to further develop the front position, trap us in further, make our numbers play worse, and lead to our efficient cube. So the tempo play really necessary, and then let green hope for a double and us to hope for an advanced anchor. So many rolls make the 5 point, and of course many other rolls make 4 point and 3 point and so on. So the tempo play here is key. Let's now look at position 2. So here white has rolled a 5-3. How would you choose to play it? So again, it's correct to make the tempo hit and then safety the blot in the outfield 11-8. And again, here as before, we can see that green is in a threatening position. So 10 rolls out of 36 will make the 5 point on our head. That will send us to the bar as white, and then green will have the rack formation 6-5-4 and have an efficient cube. So here the tempo hit again takes away half of green's roll and buys us more time to hopefully roll a 4 and make the advanced anchor. Of course, as well, green can also pick up our blot in the outfield by rolling any 2, a double 1 or 6-4. So the tempo play is in some ways about damage limitation. We cannot let green make the 5 point on our head. We really need to stop that from happening, and a tempo play is a distraction move. takes away half the roll, leaves green then with the problem of what to do next time. So that's good. Give your opponent the difficult decisions. Position 3, white's to play 5-1. Again here, the tempo play is a must. Anything beside the tempo hit is a blunder. So you can see there on the left hand side. And you can see a theme from comparing these positions, which I've shown you, that green has a front position, many checkers in the zone, threatening to make new points. We need to slow green down and take away half of his roll. So green can make the 5 point with 10 rolls, the 3 point with 11 rolls. That's if we give green the whole roll. If we take away half the roll, then green only has doubles, 6 in 36, to come in from the bar and improve his position. So again, the tempo play is necessary in this position. So hopefully you've seen some themes about when to make the tempo hit, but be mindful, like any rule in backgammon, there are always exceptions. And this is one of them, where the tempo play is not correct, and it would be an error here to make the tempo play. Now you could argue that green is threatening to make some new inner board points, but there are some differences between this and the previous 3 positions I've shown you. So they are that here the race is very close, and as white we only have 1 checker back rather than 2. So it's not necessary to make that tempo hit, because if we were to be hit back with any ace, 11 rolls, then we would lose our, slight race advantage being on roll. And also we do not want 2 checkers sent back. So here the tempo does not accomplish so much. Even if green were to make the 4 point or the bar point, then white can still escape that lone checker with a number of rolls. And of course here the position is not so threatening. Even if green does point on us with some of the rolls on the right hand side, then it's not game over. So a good idea is, when making a tempo hit, is to look at your opponent's rolls, do some shot counting, and work out what are you actually trying to prevent by making that tempo hit. If green is not in a threatening position, if not so many rolls develop his front position or attack us, then a tempo hit is probably not correct, as is the case here. So there we are, 4 positions, 3 positions where a tempo hit is correct, and 1 position where it's not correct. So I hope you've enjoyed that small demonstration of tempo plays. Please tune in next Wednesday for more backgammon content. See you then. All the best. Thank you very much. Bye.